Hello, and welcome to the 2020 Nebraska Agricultural Youth Institute.
Of the 49th Nebraska Agricultural Youth Institute.
And I also want to welcome you to the 49th Annual NAYI. Today, as we gather together for your annual conference,
this very virtual version of NAYI.
We have the best place in the world right here in Nebraska. We want you to be our future leaders.
In today's world, I think anyone can work hard. You can go out and Google a million quotes about hard work and what's going to set you apart from other people, and that's all good and fine. But I think there's a grittiness, and I think there is a something to be said for being able to actually want to get down in the dirt, literally and figuratively, and get yourselves dirty to actually do the work.
We have a super unique opportunity to tell a story that not many people know about.
Agriculture today faces many challenges. We need young leaders with a strong voice, young leaders with a passion for agriculture, to work in the ag industry, to find solutions, to move agriculture forward, to keep family farms and family ranches profitable, to sustain rural communities.
This has been a crazy and different year for all of us, and I'm glad that you chose to help build your brand with us here at NAYI this year.
As you're looking at a place setting, here's a very traditional standard place setting.
Today we're going to talk about wheat. So we focus on Nebraska.
They're a really attractive plant to grow, and you do it right, you can receive quite a bit of profit from it, but there's a significant amount of work that goes into it, and it can be quite challenging.
Now you can see I've got my sprayer truck coming down the road. It has got our chemicals and our water on it. So it's going to be pulling up here.
A majority of the soybean, 80%, is soybean meal or protein. And then 20% of the soybean is oil.
So I've got just a few examples here, and I'm not going to go through all of these examples, but I do want to point out two main ones. The first one that I want to point out to you is corn distiller's oil.
The Nebraska Wheat Board was established in 1955, one of the older checkoff boards in the state.
I'm here to talk to you today about corn production from an agronomist perspective. As many of you know, corn is a very important crop in Nebraska.
It starts when shelled corn arrives at the facility and is quality checked. The corn is then ground to a fine granular consistency.
Hi, I'm Jim Clark. I'm a third-generation farmer from Gothenburg, Nebraska. Like many of you, grew up on the farm, went off to college, and came home to farm and have a great, peaceful life in Nebraska.
Is what the NSDA is and some issues that the dairy industry is facing today. So a little bit of Nebraska statistics for you.
This hatchery is one of the biggest ones in the world. It's the largest hatchery here in the U.S. We hatch approximately 43 million chicks a year at full capacity.
So let me tell you about Nebraska Poultry Industries, or NPI, and then a little about the different aspects of the evolving poultry industry in Nebraska.
The value of Nebraska's pork in 2019 was around $246,800,000. We marketed around 3.75 million head. So we have a lot of bacon inside of our state.
Are you a difference maker? Are you willing to step forward and make that commitment and make that effort to make a difference in the lives of others, to express appreciation?
How do you show up? How do you work collaboratively with others to achieve a common goal?
Tell the world that you believe in the future of agriculture. Tell them what you're doing to put that in place.
CPI is a cooperative founded in 1906 for the purpose of helping farmers become more successful and to be able to compete in a global market.
We're really sad that we can't be with you in person as you're taking part in NAYI, but we wanted to provide you with an overview of Nebraska's corn industry.
And I thought it was important to take just a quick minute to let you know what it is that your Nebraska Department of Agriculture does for you here in the state of Nebraska. A full line, a couple of Steigers out here, our Domino big tractors to small tractors, full line here.
We are an agricultural testing laboratory located in Kearney, Nebraska. We do different types of testing for
agricultural producers from all over the world.
Crop insurance can be a little bit difficult to get into, as some of you might have parents or family members in that industry. A lot of the crop insurance industry is just about the same across the board.
We may never be able to change some of these people's minds, so we can stand up for ourselves and tell our stories, but at the same time, let's give those consumers what they want.
Hello and welcome to the Rebel and Alex radio show. We're your hosts, Rebel and Alex.
Well, not quite, but we are here for the basics of interviewing, how to survive and thrive in a media interview setting.
But I guarantee you, every one of you has something like this in your pocket. And that's what we're really seeing today is the smartphone application, video production.
Social media gives people like us a super cool opportunity, gives us a very unique chance to explain where people's food comes from.
Hey there, welcome to our Lincoln, Nebraska studios here for the Nebraska Rural Radio Association. We're going to show you a day in the life of an ag broadcaster.
Okay, let's talk about these transitions you're seeing. So iMovie automatically, if I hit play, you see it automatically zooms out, automatically zooms in.
My goal today is to share with you some thoughts about building your brand, creating a legacy, building a pathway, if you will, towards having an impact on a society that desperately needs a new generation that is capable of immense leadership, innovation, and entrepreneurship.
If you believe in your message, your product, your idea, and share it authentically, other people will believe it too.
You have to start before you're ready when it comes to starting a business. There'll never be a point where you know exactly what you need to know.
That led me to start a business, Oak Barn Beef, which I still operate now and have another full-time position too.
Mr. Zuckerberg with 2020 Award of Merit.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Thank you very much.
So the top two then, Francis Lightfoot Lee finished first at 539,438. John Adams was second at 515,441.
It's dropping to Colton right now, and now it's going to Jared. So now Reagan should get it in a second. And there you go. And then the other way. Now Justin. Justin, shake it. You got it. Everyone waves. Hi, TJ. Yay!
And I love the theme, building your brand, because you need to be a leader. You need to be a voice. You need to have a role in finding those solutions as we move agriculture forward during difficult and stressful times.
The future is now. You don't have to wait. There's no reason for you to wait until you're older to have an impact on your communities. You can do it right now. By your leadership and the example you set, and by the work you're already doing to help others, you can do anything you set your hearts and minds to.
We want Nebraska to continue to be the best place in the world, and it's going to need your leadership to be able to make that happen.